about time to start. Let's see what we have to work with. I'll be keeping an eye on chat, meaning if you guys do want to talk and shit like that, do feel free. I'll be able to see everything. As well as that, generally having discussion, I don't mind. Can be about whatever. Last time I'd finished this, which I'm happy with. Let's see. We had originally tried to go with this idea of a salvage ship, so let's see. Applying the first coat and just then work from there. Given it's the first layer, we can do a small risk and use a semi-scuffed brush other than my detail one. Should probably do that. Yeah, this is good enough. Actually, I don't have a music thing on this. Probably should be including it. A moment. Let me just set that up properly. Where is this modified thing? I had one. There you go. Should be popping up at some point within the near future. Let's just keep going here. Okay, that's good enough for a base coat for the rear turrets. Alright, back. keep going. One of the good things about me trying to go with the whole space Viking thing is that the fact that some of these sprue defects within the model itself, meaning, for example, the parts where I've twisted off and it nicked a bit of the actual plastic mold itself, will work in my favor when it comes to adding dry brushes of rust, because I can work around it. It's useful, especially for the finish I'm going to attempt to go with. I haven't painted one of these in my life, but I think I'm doing a good enough job for now. Honestly, having it just be blue was already pretty nice, let alone actually having it be properly painted. It's probably going to be a several 100-hour paint job, but that's my night off. I was meant to be having D&D tonight, no harm in trying to do it. Shit. I think I accidentally stopped my music, didn't I? Yep, I did. My bad. Let's keep going. There we go. It's good enough for, again, just a base arrow, because we're adding to silver to it, and the silver is a thicker paint. Come on. Come on. Okay. Alright, let's try and finish the the gray parts here. Then try to have one of these parts look salvaged. Come on. Realistically speaking, I could try and make this different from the other one entirely, having this. Not sure. Not sure. Let's see. Hey, Root coming in with the random point donation. okay, right. No Cyberpunk today? I decided to try and do it something a bit different. Tonight would have typically been my D&D night, so I'm like, knowing that I wouldn't have played Cyberpunk regardless, or if I would have, I would have done it later. I decided to just spend the time doing something I haven't done in a while. On top of that, eventually on streams, I was discussing actually with Simking, I'd like to actually have Warhammer games with actual miniatures and stuff like that, and to do that, you need to paint. Sadly, I'm one guy and I got 5 armies I still need to paint, so I don't have a lot of time to paint between my work and, well, work in general. So this is kind of one of the few moments where I actually do have time to do this. I know the setup for the stream isn't the greatest, especially lighting wise or even fucking camera wise, Jesus. Let's try this. Nope, can't make it go any lower, can I? It's fine, because a lot of time I'm going to be doing this, so it's fine. I might touch a bit of Cyberpunk, like towards maybe, I'll do like 2 solid hours of painting, and then I'll consider leaving it. But for now, unlikely. Then there are ways that you can change what you see on stream, like use your points to change the game. And I have updated how donations work down below. If you want this to be a drunk painting stream, hahaha, I'm insinuating I have enough alcohol for it. It's just something that needs to be done, and given I can't exactly afford to give anyone my shit, plus it's a good way to hone my skills. With regards to painting, something that I need to do. So yeah. Now the real question is, do I try and go with what's going on in my head here and paint this part brass, like a nice bronzish color, or do I try and replicate what I did with the other wing? I have it be that the rivets are a bit darker. Not having autofocus is an issue. Yeah. I switched off autofocus so it's not constantly going back and forth. So, fuck. Need to adjust that. Time better. If you look at the other one, you're gonna be able to see that there are like dark rivets, which kind of make it pop. So it's a question of what if at this point, given I'm trying to make this my own paint style, plus I have scuffed off the blue around entirely, which I now have to try and replicate, but that's easy enough. I have this Golgar blue, which I can work with. I need to move this backwards a bit so I don't accidentally drop it. For now, as a base layer, thruster wise is fine. Front is fine, also high mark. Okay, so now we just kind of clean the blue around the main thrusters. Okay. Come on. There we go. Change to a better detailed brush. Come on, slowly. There we go. I know that I'm more than likely gonna have to go over this again once I paint the silver, but no harm in that. Come on. Come on. I could technically mix it to kind of make it look a bit more accurate to the original color. The issue is they don't have a paint pot specifically in the shade, which is annoying because I would have actually gotten it. Come on. Come on. There we go. Must be the progress. Just gonna have to scuff up this area with blue. All right. Most part this is done. Just need to now apply elements of silver. Yeah, this is dried out. I haven't used it since last time. Come on. Let's try. Or no point in trying to make the dark silver either, so because I still have to add it. Nope. There we go. If I'm not mistaken, I had used an iron breaker last time. Oh, this needs mixing. Alright. Just gonna burn it a bit. Come on. Come on. Come on. What to do? Alright. Surprisingly, this is a lot more accurate. Come on. It's pretty good. So far, so good. Okay. Come on. So how's everyone in chat doing? Okay, so far this is pretty good touch up. It's silverish, not too silvery. It's good enough. I'll be adding some darker metal towards the edge to show that it's been used. It's a start. It's a good start. Alright, so far so good. Dawnstone. Okay, okay. It's smooth enough. Shit, got some metal on my finger. Okay, okay, okay. Good enough. Alright. Half is done. Time to go the other half. Alright. Good enough for now. Didn't get any silver realistically on the blue underneath, so that's good. So we just need to let this dry a bit. Let's try and have it be that they have a piece of red here. Let's go. This needs mixing. The tip of this is too frayed. I need some new brushes badly. Okay. Realistically, so I don't do an exact replica of the other one, I'm probably going to be doing this part, which has like the welding points. The welding points are going to be a bit of a problem to paint properly. Alright. This is the first coat. It's still a bit streaky, a lot more than I'd like it to be, but it's a good start. Did I apply the silver too thick in the back? Doesn't feel like. Come on. Okay. Having the tiny bit of a different variation of color might actually help, or so I hope. The idea is to not make it seem like a rudimentary one that is very, very common. So trying to have this amount of variation and just make it my own. It's good. I need to repaint a bit of the sides now with the blue. Because sadly, it smear a bit. But that looks good. Again, given that I'm trying to go with the whole idea that it's very much a salvage ship, I think this is a good start. I just need to fill in the holes with the red, which I've done last time as well. I had tried to do a weird thing where I had filled this one with white. It was a pain in the ass to do, I just remembered that much. But it's a good start. I still need to paint all the fins and try to make them the copper, which I had done on this one. But it's getting there. Where is the copper? Was I using? I think that is Balthazar gold, so okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I had painted the cons. I keep having to refer to my old one to remember how shit works. Come on. Come on. Alright. You know. Start the next one. Shit. Because of the bloody thing getting away properly. Enough to absorb it. I might have to let this dry out because I did a fuck up and got a drop of water in there, and it's just caused all of it to get wet. We can paint the one above it for now. I've somehow gotten tissue on the bloody brush. Fuck off. Come on. Okay, that's a good enough start. I'm gonna let this dry as best I can, because there really isn't much point in trying to do another coat for now. Let's fix this up. Alright. Come on. Okay. Okay, that's good. It makes it look a lot better now. It's still wet, so it might look a bit glossy. Alright. To try and fill in these gaps, we may be going with the red again, because it may just look better. Plus it makes it look like it's heating up. You have to be very patient, have to be just attempting to do this orderly. Okay, that's good, that's good. It's a good start. I got a tiny bit to bleed here, but it's an easy enough fix I can do. I might try to use this. This kind of looks similar-ish. Damn it, accidentally. Alright, had I painted both of these? I had those, no? I didn't but think I would have. Let's check if there's red, there isn't. Come on. This paint's always been a bit weird because it's always very, very watery as a base. I don't know if, I think I mix it right. Okay. Just myself a bit copper. I am tempted to just pull a fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna apply a semi-thick amount. There we go. Okay, better? Alright, that's a lot better on both ends. Here we go. The fans are done. Just need to paint these a dark red, a dark metal. Should be fine. Okay. The hell? No, not good enough. It's a bit more. Okay. Alright. I think that's good enough work. Okay. I need to clean properly. What is up with this paint? It's always so... Screaming Skull, it's always been an issue, as far as I know it. It's always been a very, very kind of wet paint that refuses to stick to most surfaces. Root with her 666 wild points. Thanks, dude. Hail Satan! No. Okay. Alright, it's pretty good. Hail Satan, hail Lucifer. Yes. Agreed. Hopefully this is the right pigment I had used last time. I imagine as much. Hail Bahamut, sure. Yeah, this brush is fucked beyond compare. I'm trying this out. Like, it's honestly... What the fuck happened to this one? This is, I think, one of my first ever ones. Hail Cthulhu, that we both agree on. Trying this out. Hail the cult of Max. Hail! Hail be unto him! Okay. Just add another layer over here. This is a good enough kind of... Color matching wise, this is very, very similar to the base coat. Give or take. You'll see it glint a bit, but it's very similar to the original base color. So we should be fine for coating. Alright. Okay. So far so good. Okay, okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. Alright, that's good. That's good. I need to cover over the metal again. Alright. Oh, that's also wrong paint. Ah, Jesus. Okay, come on. Just gonna have to give this a bit to dry again. In the meantime, I can preemptively try and mix a dark metal, or we can technically, this is darker than my base one, so we could just use this. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, this is the black metal I've used before. Come on. Slowly but surely. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna try and wipe it a bit. Okay. 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 God damn it, Ruth. I see it. Nice. Come on. All right. Okay. It's not great, sadly. Still need... Yeah, we still need to let everything dry here. We could technically go back to this at a later point. But we should do it with rivets, at least. Maybe everything will dry by then. How's everyone in chat doing? You guys want to talk about something? Hey dude, I like pizza, 10 out of 10. I just got back from the family's place. Ah, welcome back from the family's place. You have just come in the appropriate time to see me attempt to paint very small parts. You may be having to do a... Yes, I'm aware you have 6,900 points. Fuck off for it. How badly do you guys want to see me play Dark Souls? Like, god damn, you guys are really burning your points for those rather than saving them for D&D or anything that isn't Dark Souls. I mean, at the rate you guys are kind of donating in your points, more than likely by New Year's, I've been saving my points for high trades in D&D. Good job, good job. See, Sim King gets it. First things first, before that goddamn stream, I need to either buy and/or nick a good controller, because the one I have is absolute garbage. That's probably going to be the main cause of my grievances with the game. Okay. Most of the time, the D&D streams I don't watch because of work, so yeah, Dark Souls it is. So yeah. blood for the blood god. Okay. The rivets have been darkened. The main bit, I don't know what the fuck you call them. I'm not an aviator. Excuse me. I'm gonna be switching over to my lighter metal because I feel like it's a bit thicker than the other one, which means that I can essentially apply it a bit more. Why is this so liquidy? Jesus! Like, I didn't think I'd have a problem of paint being too liquidy, but Jesus Christ. Fucking feels like water. There. God, it smells like crap. Yeah, this is applying a bit more firmly to the actual thing itself, which means I can semi just get this done quicker as a part. Keep in mind this is not even 1/10 of the thing we're painting, and I've already spent about 10 hours total of painting. Like, and when we initially painted this part, I took a lot longer because I was still fucking around with the idea of aging, and I wasn't sure how it would turn out. And now I semi know how it's meant to look, so it's kind of easier. I can just semi speed paint my way through this. But at the end of the day, these aren't just going to be my armies, they're going to be display pieces. They're going to be something that I'm going to put on a shelf, and I want to be proud of them the same way I'm proud of my other display models. I have some old Cthulhu ones, I have some like Warhammer Age of Sigmar shit, which I technically had for D&D, but I just really like the way they turned out, so I put them up for display as well. Plus, I couldn't carry them around. That's good, that's good. Okay, this is good enough. The worst part is, like, specifically for this model, I'm using a specific paint which no longer exists, called Blood for the Blood God. It's a discontinued paint apparently, or they renamed it, and it's a bit of a shame because it's a really nice paint. Like, specifically for when I try to do, for Christ's sake, like on the other model, if you notice, the runes here have that red tinge. It's the same technique used for dice making, where you have a liquidy paint like this, which is literally, this is meant to be liquidy, and you kind of stamp it in and you wipe the excess off, which is great for what I need. So there, this essentially is mostly done. I'm not going to be putting a lot of work into this because there's a lot more parts to go. So yeah, eventually I might go back to it, because at the end of the day I want to take a picture before and after I age it, which is going to be a whole process. And yeah, so for now I'm just going to be filling these parts out slowly. If anybody can find this at a game store or anything, let me know, because as far as I know, this technical paint thing doesn't exist anymore. And the color is one of my favorites. I literally got it not only for the name, because, you know, Blood for the Blood God. Yeah, exactly. It's a whole fucking meme. Blood for the Blood God. Skull for the Skull's Throne. Like, I'd honestly use this even for when I start making dice, if I had enough of it, because it's such a nice finish. It is such a nice finish. It gets in there very quickly and very liberally. It's not a pain in the ass to work with like most other paints I have worked with in the past. It's really, really... It's liquidy, but it's very viscous. It's... like, once it's on the brush, it's very, very thick. It's meant to be used for airbrushes, if I'm not mistaken. But I do have airbrushes. I have an airbrush at case in point, but it doesn't have the same texture as what I have, because I do have like a red base coating, which just isn't the same in any way, shape, or form.
Thick.
Yes. This again is one of my favorite colors. It's possibly one of my all-time favorite colors. I like a very rich red, I like burgundy, I like crimson, like I do like red, and the way it finishes everything off, it's just spectacular in my personal opinion. Also, God hail Citadel brushes. I only have one of these, and I don't want this to ever fucking break. This is meant for shades, it's clear because it is a very large amount of brush. They cost like €5 a brush, so I can't exactly afford more of them. Yay me. Although, technically. You ever went to a model shop in Iclean specifically? They have a lot of paints too. No? I didn't know there was some Iclean. I know there's one in Gura, which I was tempted to go in, but it was closed, sadly. Like again, it's not specifically because of like, oh, no one brings us paint in Malta, it's because it's a discontinued paint. It's a shade of paint which the company no longer makes or had changed entirely. There are different brands which I'd like to use if I had the luxury and money to, including Army Painter. Specifically for terrain, my dad shops for his paints at the model shop and PM Hobbies. They have a lot of stuff. Again, it's a question of how much money you're willing to spend. For example, there's Vallejo. Vallejo are the ones that kind of... I have like one Vallejo paint, but they come together. I also have these, which I do kind of want to use, these metallic colors. I have yet to ever use these. I'm looking forward to it. But for now, I haven't found a use. I got them specifically for like the weapons of the Warhammer men themselves, more than likely having that metallic sheens. Those are the ones my dad uses. Those are green stuff. Those are green stuff. They're really, really good. They're really renowned, especially Color Shift are hands down a really, really good fucking painting. This is kind of what I'd like to do when I paint, is like have viewers that I can physically communicate with. Also, Max, lower music or boost your voice up. I'll lower the music. The reason for that is that I can't boost my voice up. The reason for that is, well, the microphone is... there. I don't know if it's showing up. I have to keep it out of cam sight. So it's... yeah, it's really far away from me. So essentially that's why it might sound a bit off or weird, because if I had to bring it down next to me, like, yeah, you'd hear me better, but do you really want to see this the entire time? Plus, yes, this pop filter is made of fucking cloth. I can't exactly see through it whilst I'm painting. This is the issue. So essentially I'd have to put it over here, which is going to make me sound a bit lower. I can technically project more. Yes, nice fabrique. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, essentially, I'll turn down the music, no problem. Thank you for letting me know. When that happens, please do let me know, because I have different levels for myself. Like, literally, you guys are hearing something, I'm hearing something else, lower or higher, because I have it, everything will go through my audio mixer. since I have fucked up hearing, my ears are very, very sensitive sometimes, so I have to keep everything low or else it will kind of give me tinnitus, and this I've experienced a lot with my old headphones. Before I got my audio mixer, if I keep shit too loud, it will physically kind of like, well, hurt my fucking ears, so something I need to take into account. It's from my years when I used to attempt to be a DJ. Ooh, DJ Rexer. Yeah. I think back then I was just known as DJ Cryptic or something. I fucking forgot my old shit. Yeah, it was DJ Cryptic. I used to just go there mask so no one would fucking recognize me, set up my old shitty laptop, and just work. Again, it's a part of my life I don't miss at all. Like Marshmallow. You know how I have Plague Doctor masks? I used to physically go with a Plague Doctor mask. I wouldn't take it off during the entire shit and during the entire show. I would physically wear it for like 8 straight hours. To drink, I would physically kind of just lift it up slightly, drink, and never show my face. It was my attempt at kind of being anonymous, and a lot of people still don't know that was me. DJ with the Plague Doctor mask, yeah. It was fucking sweat-inducing and hard to breathe as fuck, especially once I grew my beard out. So yeah, those wings are done for today, and by that I mean they're physically... This is done. The turbines are done. You can see the light kind of refract off of the different fins. We have very nice amount of detail. Yeah, I've worn that mask one time. Could not oxygen. Yeah. Like, this hands down is really nice. These two will be stuck inside. This is an example of it being aged. This is what the eventual final thing will look like. Looks really good. Thanks. I still have to age them, stain them and shit like that, but as I said, this was an experiment to see if I can age them properly in my technique. This was an experimental technique, which I actually might start using for aging other shit, including when I start crafting terrain. If you guys want to see crafting streams, legitimately, I will fucking start doing crafting on streams if I know that viewers will want to see it, if I know it will also gain an audience. And hell, I want to say, yes, I'd even make videos out of them. Ha ha ha, cries in my lack of editing skills and the sound of my voice. Cries. So, essentially now we have this, which we still all need to paint completely, but rather than tackling this motherfucker, first and foremost, if we're gonna tackle it, we're gonna be starting base first. And what I mean by that is physically we can remove the ship, work on this, and I'm not gonna do it because it's a bitch to get back in. But essentially, I want to decorate the base. I want to give it like tiny stones, kind of build a semi-diorama for it. Along with that, I just want to cover the fucked up job that the masking tape did. So I just want to try and make it on the snowy banks. For now, we're not going to be touching that because there are smaller pieces that we technically still have to do. Crap. Come on. I think they're here. Nope, those are my stash of super glue. I think this is them. I had grabbed them in something so that I remember they all belong to this. Farouk's expanding foam and carve them out. Or cork. You can use cork as well. These are the individual parts that we still have to paint. I don't want to stick them on for the simple sake that I don't want to, and because they are unique. Meaning that essentially that if I use these particular parts, they're going to make a ship one way or another. I want them to be loose and if possible magnetized. The only downside is if I want them magnetized, I should have put in a piece of metal beforehand because I'm a retard. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to do at a later point. Like, this is basically, fuck, what's the name of the ship? It's in the stream title. You can have it be a shooter or a gunner or some shit, and these parts essentially convert one from the other. Yeah, this was one part I forgot to fucking prime because I'm retarded. Storm Fang gunship, yeah. Like, there are two different variations of the Storm Fang gunship. And this is a... what the fuck? This is one of my brush flumens. Why are they here? Get back in there. We still have to paint the actual Warhammer guy, which is right here. Don't know if you guys can see him. Need to remove... yeah, you guys can see him. I know, hard to focus. Tiny. Very. We still have to paint the engine chassis and shit like that. There's a lot of shit to still have to paint. Guns for the actual gunship. There's a lot of shit which we still have to do, and it's gonna take time. It's gonna take patience for sure. Hands down, this is gonna take a lot of hours, a lot of work. Because again, given the way I plan to do things is that if I want it to be one thing and the other, I can just convert it during a battle. Like before a battle, not during, sorry. So essentially if I'm like, oh, I don't want it to be a gunship today, I want it to be a scout. So remove the guns, add the streamline, and shit like that. We're going to be starting with this engine chassis, this primitive engine chassis. I think that would be a cool thing to do. Well, if we have enough time, I'll start working on the Space Marine. But for now, we go back into the bag to avoid dust. And I wrap them up slowly. Closes to the top of the bag. And we get back to work. I'm gonna try and make the camera... can you see it? There we go. You might be able to see it a bit better now. There you go. This is the thing that I'll be attempting to paint. Well, possibly one of the few things that I'm really concerned about painting, because it's so intricate in detail. I say as I've painted things tinier than this, but you get what I mean. There we go. Where should we start? This is an actual skull, I'm imagining, so that's more than likely going to be something that I have to paint in bone colors. So let's start with that. This is a Zunder Dust. I'm going to be base coating it. Yup, this needs to be mixed. Okay, let's start to work. Okay. Okay. Alright. Slow, but it's a start. Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay. As a start, that bone work looks really nice. Doesn't need a lot of dry brushing because of the base black layer, so it's already looking very aged. That's nice. I like that. That's really nice. So these I'm gonna try and do a nice coppery color. Let's go. There we go. A little bit of copper wire piping, I think it's gonna make the thing really pop compared to its silver counterparts. Okay, let's go. So far, so good. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Let's go. I know that I'm semi-making my life more difficult from trying to do the intricate detail before anything else, but... just want to see how well it looks. Alright. Okay, I think that looks really, really nice. It's nice, it's very good. It's very clean. Okay. Okay. I think that's a good... Okay, let's see if I can get this to work properly. I'm thinking a purple gem. Thank you, Root. I don't know if you're still hearing the stream. If you can have it behind a neutral background, like the back of a copybook or something not with a lot of... I don't even know what is in the background of that image. It would be ideal, because the idea is to share it on the page, so unless you randomly have a vibrator in that image... Yeah. I'll improvise, thank you. No, I don't. That's what you want me to think, Rude. Okay, that's really good. And lighting, keep that in mind. You need to actually give it adequate lighting. It's fine. I know I'm asking for a lot. Don't worry about it. It's good. Perfect. Thank you. Should I attempt to kind of have the crystal have like semi-veins going down towards the... That's an idea to fuck with later. Okay. A lot better, thank you. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm gonna go over the bone again. Just cause the base layer hasn't done too much. That's fine. Okay. Aye, photographer, yes. Alright. This is turning out a lot better than I thought it would. I was worried that I'd managed to fuck this up. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. I think that looks really, really nice. Again, this is just base coding. I'm still adding everything, but it's still, I honestly think, pretty good. And I typically think my paintings are typically absolute dog shit. I mean, that's how you tell you're an artist when you hate your own fucking work for years and years and fucking years. So... that's what to be on the front, so realistically this paneling would all be silver. No, they not. Thank you for the vote of confidence, but again, it's what's been hardwired thanks to my father. Everything I do is never gonna be enough. Maybe having the couplers? No. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'll need to paint it and see how it looks before I can give my final verdict, because the idea is that the rest where the black is going to be silver or a wrought iron. I might actually have a use for this. I have a bunch of dry paints which I don't use typically because I tend to do my own dry brushing. But the way this one is refracting off of light, I think hitting the iron here with it would look really nice. This is an old one. I don't think they make this one either. It's still sealed to a point where it's somehow grown its own goddamn condensation. What the fuck? I've had this for like 3 years, it's still sealed. How? What the fuck is this tomfuckery? Okay. Maybe having it be a free. Okay. Having this kind of dark metal allows me to semi-skimp from X amount of detail. There we go. Okay, I think this is a good enough color. Okay. Okay. I think the fact that it's going to be a very black kind of gunmetal is going to make this look a lot better. Specifically because it's the engine block to an extent. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference, so maybe just the... Okay, just have on focus on for a bit. Come on. Switch on autofocus for once. I think that looks good. Looks good. Alright. So, I think that looks good so far. I do like the black gunmetal aesthetic. I am gonna add some intricate details as much as I can on certain areas with a lighter shade of metal, specifically for the valves. Because as much as I like the gunmetal finish, I'd like there to be a clear distinction between one kind of metal and another, even if it's just so minimalistic as much as possible. But the way the skull looks along with the gem is possibly like one of my new favorite things. Like the way the bone turned out, because I didn't apply very thick coats, it is very, very beautiful in my personal opinion. I think that looks very, very fucking beautiful. It's a good start. Whew. Been painting for 2 hours. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna hit it with the... Was I using this or this? Runako has been streaming for 1 hour for 7 minutes. Oh no, because I'm using bloody stream elements. I need to remove that. I was trying to set it up so that you guys could request videos to play on stream whilst I fucking paint. Because a lot of the time I'm looking up and watching a show or something without you guys hearing it. But it was too much of a pain in the ass to set up, so... Plus, it's currently paused so I can actually give a shit and focus. It's too much of a pain in the ass to set up. So eventually that will be a thing. Emphasis on the hopeful eventually. I think the iron breaker is the one that I need to use because it's the lighter shade of metal. Yes, the soupy fucking metal which never fucking thickens for some reason. The one that always smells a very particular smell. It just... Citadels don't typically have an aroma, but this one always had. Like, it's the one of the few paints that has a smell of something, and I can't quite... It's like a mixture between paint thinner and a really weird, like, chemical. It's not exactly an appealing smell, to say the least. Alright. Shit. Put on too much there at once, it was too liberal. Fuck it. I'm now just applying it very haphazardly just because I know I have to go over it with copper again. But that does make a very clear distinction between the valve and the pipe and the rest of the chassis. So I think this was a good call, me. Okay. we go. It's basically going to be adding a kind of like shimmer effect where there are very clear distinctions between one layer and the other, which is something that I want. Take the blacker metal, kind of go over the parts which kind of got highlighted slowly, very slowly. Okay, just need to go over it again with some copper here and here. But apart from that, shimmer! Yes. I'll show what I mean on stream in a moment. Let me just finish this up. There we go. I need to go over silver here. I do. Something here. And I actually want this part to be a lighter shade, because it feels like it should be. A lot of time when I paint, I'm not looking at guides or reference pictures or anything like that, just cause painting is meant to be an expression of what you are or what you like. And for me, especially when it comes to Warhammer, I am so uncultured when it comes to lore and shit. Like, I haven't really read up on lore, I haven't really done a lot of research on lore. I am an absolute heretic when it comes to the lore, but it's something that I like. Like, eventually I do want to do like Warhammer armies and stuff like that, and I was lucky enough to have a business go under that I personally knew, which allowed me to kind of snipe these items when they were like 20 to 30% off. Some of them were even like up to 50% off, which was fucking great. Still expensive as fuck even with the discounts, but it's what essentially allowed me to semi try this. No, I don't like that effect. Heretic! Yes, I'm aware I'm a humongous heretic. I'm gonna let this dry out. I'm gonna go and hit the pipes with a bit more copper, especially where I hit with the primer of silver. There we go. The idea was that maybe I'd have like these semi-veins protruding out of the gem. Oh, come on. They're barely showing up. I don't really like how it looks. On one hand, I just wish I had like a purple felt pen, which I can just do them manually. Because again, I can only do so much with my very cheap brushes. Because keep in mind, most of my brushes aren't like the best of the best. Most of them aren't even new. Ones I have are 4 years old, if not longer. And like, I've seen people do freehand of amazing pieces of work. Like, I wish I was that good at fucking freehand, although technically this is all freehand to an extent, but it's a lot of time and it's a lot of patience at the end of the day. So yeah. Squeeze. Oh, hi, Louis. Let's go over this slowly. Just ever so slowly. Don't want to taint the gem. Let's try a small amount of another layer. Okay. Come on, slowly. There we go. One final coat of bone. And officially, I call this part complete. Let it dry. The damage in the bone already makes it semi-look aged, which is ideal, because at the end of the day, I will be re-aging this, as I've mentioned before. Come on, camera, focus. Come on. Fucking focus. That is it. The engine block itself is complete. I think this was done in under an hour. That's pretty good for an hour's worth of work. If any of you are interested, you can see better images of this. I'll post them up on my Discord in a moment. That was my phone. Also, how's everyone in the chat doing? Okay, they're gonna be going up on the Discord momentarily, because my camera can only do so much. I just saw Root's message for Max Diablo. I am so sorry. Oh shit. Why didn't you text me here with regards to Diablo, hon? Oh shit, I'm gonna be burning my 2G to upload these images. They say that as most of them are almost up to 10 megs because they're in 4 to 6 megapixels. So let me just upload these slowly. And up they go. Alright. There you have it, chat. All the images are up on the Discord. Also, sushi. As sponsored by my fucking girlfriend's addiction to stickers of sushi. Alright. So, that we finished 2 parts today. That's really, really good. That's better than last time. That's a lot better than last time. Really good, really good, really good. Alright, also for contact as to, oh, it doesn't look that different. Allow me to demonstrate what it looked like before. That was the base color of it. So if you believe I left the black as black, no, there is actual work put into the black to make it look a bit more metallic. Just in case some smartass wants to comment. Now for the most difficult part of this, I say as I know there's gonna be an even worse part of all of this. The Space Marine. What do I mean by an even worse part? This is difficult, like this little shit right here is gonna be difficult to do. His fucking cockpit is gonna be worse. Also, with regards to where that part fits in, for those who are wondering, that part is actually a part of the engine block, and it is here. The idea is that it actually goes, I think, here. Is he meant to be here? No, further down. Here. The engine part is actually meant to go there. Again, I'm not sticking anything as of yet, for the simple reason that, well, there you go. You can see for yourself. Again, this is more also blue. More than likely, I will be having this part either be silver or like a... I don't know. I still have to fuck around with colors and see. Shit. So yeah. That's where it's meant to go for this war, I'm wondering. Alright. Now, this is the part where it gets difficult, because I'm not really sure what the colors are of this particular, like, armor guild bullshit thing. And that, it's like one of the few things I can't take full creative liberty on. Technically, it's something so negligible, because it's gonna be under 3 sheets of plastic, so it's gonna be very, very difficult for people to see it. But for my own sake, I'd like it to be accurate. I think they're meant to have yellow shoulder pads. Yeah, they're meant to have like this kind of yellow shoulder pads. And for those who don't know, yellow is an extremely stupidly hard color to paint, because it's such an absolute piece of shit. So yeah, that's gonna be fun, said someone. Okay. Why is sky yellow? It's sheer. What do you mean it's sheer? What? It's sheer and utter absolute piece of shit. I have one yellow, well technically more, which I typically use, which is Everland Sunset. I'm gonna be trying to use this Uriel yellow. Yellow, that's why it's so hard to play. It tends, like, I'm gonna literally, I haven't shaken this yet. If you notice, there are chunks. This is, keep in mind, I barely use it, and this is the way it came in. Like, it has chunks in it, and no matter how much you do it, it's just so fucking annoying to work with. And plus, to get yellow just right, especially if you're trying to paint a good gold, it either looks too shiny, too metallic, too gay, like, excuse my French, gay, but it's one of the hardest colors to paint. Yellow, white, because again, you can have off-white, eggshell white, and all that crap, and those 1, 2, and brown. 1, 2, 3. Brown is the least amount that I personally struggle with. White is a bit of a problem because it tends to chip very quickly. Like you will instantly see cracks in it, depending on the amount of pigment inside of the paint. I'm gonna be trying out this paint, which I haven't ever used as of yet. So This one feels very liquidy. The reason why it's so hard to work, and I'm about to show exactly why, it doesn't look great. It honestly looks so fucking bad. Ah, it's gonna be a while until I can ever get it right. Like, even with literally just a base coat of black, the yellow is a absolute cunt. Like, I'll do one shoulder with one yellow, another with another yellow. Oh god. No, it's somehow worse than the other one. Fuck yellow. Fuck yellow with a passion. Alright. Fuck yellow, yeah. Hands down, fuck yellow. It just doesn't come out right. It never comes out right. I've tried to paint with yellow so often. It is one of the, honestly, worst fucking colors. Like, okay. This is the yellow on one side. Oh, come on, just focus, you piece of shit. Switch off autofocus. This is the first coat. As you notice, it looks... Oh, come on! Just fuck you, camera. Fuck you and the fucking neck you're holding on. That is the first one. As you notice, it looks very, very chalky. This is the other one. It's a lot more flat and it's better, but it's a lot more thicker. Sure. Fuck, maybe combine colors? Yes, but then how do you get a clean yellow from different colors except from with red and orange-y? And this is the exact shade this is meant to be. That's the issue. So for now, I'm just gonna let this finish off. Well, it's already dried realistically, but I still need to do the rest, which is going to be difficult. Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Or combine the yellow colors, that won't do much. It will just make it even more difficult to apply. Right now, I just need, like, the goal for tonight, finish off the Space Marine entirely, if humanly possible, to an extent where at least I and our chat are proud of it. Okay. 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 The blue is the right shade at least. Come on. Okay, that's good. As a color, that's good. Okay. What's everyone up to? Shit, that kind of my fingers had a monitor stroke. Okay. 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 Realistically, I don't have to put a lot of detail in him, considering he's gonna be one of the least important parts of this. Because I do actually intend to super glue that part on, but I may crack it so that you can actually see him under it. You get what I mean? Because now it's kind of reaching the issue of, oh, are you gonna put all this amount of effort in something that's actually not visible? On one hand, yes, on the other hand, no. One sec, I need to check something. Check something. Okay. Okay, let's apply another cover of yellow. Okay, slowly but surely this is coming along. I'm trying to have all my brush strokes be vertical, just okay. Okay. It's better. It's better. It's a lot better. It's a lot clearer. But it's still, and I emphasize, an absolute cunt! Whew. You'd be surprised how actually tiring painting is at the scale. So yeah, how's everybody enjoying today's stream? If I may ask. Uh, I think I'm just gonna go with the lighter silver for the shoulder. Okay. The silver kind of decor is very nice. Okay. I'm gonna have to go over the yellow again. Good. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Still a work in progress. Come on. Okay. I've darkened it a bit to make it kind of stand out more from the base yellow. Come on, almost done. We're so close. I know, don't try to rush it, yada yada yada, but I do semi want to get this very intricate man out of the way. Okay, gonna wait for this side to semi ready up. Jesus. How is this one? Okay, it's already dried out, so it's fine. Okay. I'll show you what I've done so far, shall we? I know it might be a bit shiny, but yeah, it's really, really nice. It's very, very detailed. And that is the Space Marine, or attempting to be if the camera ever focuses. His breathing apparatus is highlighted. For the eyes, I'm possibly not gonna bother to do. Fuck it, do them. I'll make them yellow, just so they pop. So Max, do we have an NSFW on the Discord? No, and I don't really want to make one after somebody brings up that problem. Why? I just want to sell Belle Delphine sex tape. Why? Or you could, I know, weird idea, but not. Please don't set it on the server. Thank you. I mean, you could say you have it and whoever wants it can ask you for it, kind of thing. Because then you're just kind of putting me in the shit in case anybody reports it, because it's technically a form of piracy. And why is it 35 bucks to watch it? Jesus. It's OnlyFans bullshit. Don't worry, I won't send it on the server. Please don't. It's pretty vanilla. It's pretty sad to watch. Is it actually? That's kind of pathetic, but I... Most anticipated sex tape. Haha, it's pretty shit. It's not even that good. I mean, what do you expect from someone whose main claim to fame was Ahiago? I've said porn blocks with better scripting and sex. What are you doing, stepbro? What are you doing, stepladder? I mean, realistically, if you're watching porn for the plot, you're doing something wrong, but anyway. It's like going to a fucking McDonald's and expecting a 5-star meal. What the fuck? Oh no, she had absolute no plot. I mean, that's the entire fucking idea, so. It's fucking just mindless people fucking each other. Congratulations, you just learned what a sex tape is. It's honestly, like, I don't find the point of sex tape is if you just want to get off, hope you fucking do, just watch porn. Like, if you're paying for porn, something's wrong with you. Like, just, hello Teddy, fuck me and I'll give you a PS4. Why? Why? Like, I understand the appeal to an extent because it's technically built Delphine. And a lot of people lost for her, so from a marketing strategy point, it's a really good move on her end because a lot of fucking simps are gonna buy her shit. But it's just like, man, it's just fucking sad. Saddest part is she's gonna make more money on via that sex tape than I ever will in my stream career. She's already gotten more from your single purchase than I have almost in donations ever. Like, the irony is that Bella Delphine is a marketing fucking guru to an extent. She knows what to fucking sells. Sex sells. What does she do? Sex tape. Ah yes, fuck. I mean, say for example I made a fucking sex tape. No one's gonna fucking buy that. Who the fuck would wanna watch that shit? But the most fucking bland bullshit in existence. Well, of course, it's a famous person. Oh, everybody wants to fucking watch it. I fucking hate yellow. So fucking much. How? Why are you scuffed? You're the equivalent of a snowflake. Literally, breathes in your general direction. Ah, I've chipped. The fuck you mean? No wonder most people just put a fucking sticker here when it comes to yellow, just cause it's not fucking worth the hassle. There we go. Whew. It is officially done. Switching off autofocus, putting it back on this. I present to you the upper half of a Space Marine. The one with the red is specifically for to make it clear that that one has a button on it. This one is red just cause it makes it pop a bit more. He has the silver apparatus. I left his eyes blue just cause it's not really gonna show regardless and it's a lot of hassle. Backside, you got your backpack silver. dark red mohawk looking thing, silver antenna, sickle yellow shoulder piece, and the call for arms. I present. That's it. What do you guys think? I say as everyone has suddenly left my chat, I feel. I have so many people in the chat, but so little views. What is this? I don't get this. I don't understand why there are so many viewers which don't count as viewers. What the fuck? Like, I have someone called Scum Shop, I have someone called Ice Wizards. Like, why? Who are these people? Why are they here? I don't understand why these people are here. I don't understand who these people are. Twitch, one day, please explain why these things exist. So yeah. I don't know, I think it's about time we hit some Cyberpunk. So, I will be right back. I'm gonna move everything back to an extent. We'll do a bit of Cyber... Oh jeez, it's almost 1 AM. I'm not gonna be playing Cyberpunk, because it's almost 1 in the fucking morning, and I didn't realize. Shit. God, I didn't pay attention to the time. I gotta wake up and work tomorrow. Alright. I hope everybody enjoyed today's stream, and I hope to see you here for any future Warhammer related ones. With that being said, I would like some feedback with regards to the miniatures that will be on Discord, as well as, do you want to see more of this content, or do I just do it off stream, realistically? So yeah, take care everyone. Bye bye.